These little saws come in really handy. So much handy. Now, I'm turning a baby changing station into a TV stand so I can move my TV up there. And I need it a little bit higher than the subwoofer. I'm not putting on the subwoofer. I've done that mistake once. I'm not doing it again. Because that thing, when it gets full power, it's going to vibrate everything off. So I'm going to make a little tiny table type thing to go over it. Of course, it's going to be all moved off. I'm going to take that TV down, put it right where the other one's at. Can use my stereo speakers for, of course, my surround sound. So I'm watching my movies or shows or you name it. Yeah, it's going to be there. PS4 is right there. That's what's going to be doing all the everything, basically. TV's not a smart TV. But the changing station, I'm turning it into the TV stand, and, well, I've already got part of it cut. But my question is, would anybody use a handsaw like this? Like, anybody? Young? I know old people would, because older people, I'm not going to lie, they're better than young people. Young people are young and stupid. I'm young. I really am. And I like using little handsaws. I think they're actually better than literally a chainsaw. Because, one, all you need is a light. That's it. Light. You don't need a battery. You don't need gas. You don't need none of all the fancy schematics. You just need light. Of course, and the material you're cutting. And that's it. And as long as you know how to use one of these and how to operate them, which is not very hard, you just got to take it. And just, as long as you know, if you're around someone who actually knows what they're doing with these things, you can actually learn it quick. And I barely use these things in the past. Like, I mean, I have a 10%. I've used these things 1% in my past. Whenever I first saw this thing, it was being given to us, I literally took it. He said, here you go, buddy. I don't know if you know how to use it. Do I need to teach you? He's like, no, I think I know how to use it. He's like, okay, I'll take your word for it. I went over there and started cutting a freaking tree up. Like it was nothing. I was like, dang, I haven't used one of these things a long freaking time. And I was actually saying the words. And he's like, I mean, it looks like you know how to use one. He's like, I have not used one of these things in a long... I actually miss using these things. And my brother is like, huh. He's like, so I guess we don't need a chainsaw. Not with me, with this little saw, we don't need a chainsaw. And then about 2 weeks later, we were cutting a tree down. We're cutting a small tree down, like it was maybe like a little 5-inch thick tree, 2, 3, I don't know. It's literally a small, like that thick, exactly. And he was having to fill the chainsaw up with gas. Halfway while he was filling it up, I had that thing cut down. Like, I mean, it was chopped down. He looked, I was like, oh, it's cut down. I was like, yeah, I knew how long you were taking right when I was cutting this thing down. Halfway, I knew how far that thing was. Right when you got a half tank, this thing was already done. And he was like, well, F the chainsaw. You know what you're doing with that thing. He's like, do not underestimate with a freaking little handsaw. I know how to operate these things faster than a chainsaw. I wasn't being rude, but you get my point.